In this episode, it's road trip time for Team Miss Malini. We had our first office offsite at Beyond at India's most famous vineyard in Nasik. Hrithik Roshan HRX'd up a storm with Mintra, Elton J. Fernandez took us to beauty school, and I hung out with two imperfectly perfect Khoobsurat ladies, Sonam Kapoor and Adhuna Akhtar. I was so excited to finally be taking my entire team on the very first Team Miss Malini offsite. And what better place than Beyond Resort at India's best-known vineyard in Nasik. I knew everyone would love it because the place is just beautiful. So Team Miss Malini has finally made it to Nasik. I can't tell you how long it took. We started at 7:30 in the morning. It took us 9 hours to get here. I really, really hope that this was worth it and we have an amazing time beyond this. I blame you. I blame you. We finally made it. Oh my god, it took 9 hours. This is my whole team, and most people have not been here, so I'm so excited for them to check out Beyond.
So excited to have you
Cecilia.
Cecilia took us to the poolside where there was a bottle of sparkling wine. And she can carry a bottle of wine like a pro. She was just like going, I mean, that's really cool. I'd hang with that girl.
You're watching Miss Malini's World!
Then I went up to my room and I was like so surprised. I was like, oh look, it says Rasa. We're staying in the room that says Rasa. The balcony was filled with pink balloons that had like all the things I love to say on them, like hashtag to the moon and a really nice note from Rajiv and Cecilia welcoming us. So we felt very welcome and very excited to spend the next 2 days there.
Hey, I'm Mike. I run all the sales and partnerships at MissMalini.com. What's up? Now I'm the business manager at Miss Malini, but I used to be a lifeguard. Malini was actually my first good friend in India. I've known her for 7 years, and she's the person who made India feel like home to me.
Now, Team Miss Malini has to be in multiple places, sometimes at the same time, as you know. But don't worry, we've got you covered. So even though we were all the way over in Nasik, we had to make sure that we covered everything that Hrithik Roshan was up to behind the scenes at Mintra for his HRX shoot.
There are those of us who grab life by the those of us who just will not give up. And if you're not going to give up, you might as well get comfortable. I love a good challenge. I'm sure you do too. Every challenge comes with a dress code.
We've now spent a fantastic day, but since we have 3 newbie bloggers, I thought it would be fun to send them off on a little bit of a treasure hunt. Now, so they're not alone and not totally terrified. We're pairing them up and they get to choose one existing blogger at Miss Malini to accompany them and help them finish this challenge. And the challenge took them all across Rajiv Samad's vineyard in Nasik.
The first place where we ended up going was to this rack which had all these cycles, and we had to cycle 3 kilometers from the resort to the vineyard.
So the moment we entered the vineyard, Shifan me bumped into Gigi and Swagat, and I was like, yes, familiar face and someone who will not throw me down.
So by the time I actually reached the vineyard, I was so tired and I was so hungry. I'm like, I don't even want to be a part of this treasure hunt anymore.
We knew Gigi was way ahead of us, but we still tried catching up to the team.
1, 2, ready, jump!
There was one place where Gigi was climbing up the panels and trying to look for a clue, and I was begging her to come down, but she being the bundle of energy that she is, she was refusing until she could find the next clue.
I knew Gigi was there, and she was my roommate actually. I was sharing the room with Gigi, and I had called dibs on her because she's the sporty one, you know. So we just knew that it's not going to happen. So let's just give it up instead of, you know, being pathetic losers.
From the barrel room, we were led to the amphitheater, and our clue told us that we had to find the solar panels, and that's where it all went.
Eventually, we realized that we were at clue number 9 and Marv and Shifa were at clue number 4. So we decided to take it easy and we did a little bit of dancing instead of running. The prize was even bigger. We won VIP passes for the fest next year, a bottle of grapeseed oil and a lovely bottle of Dindori.
Tanmay, what do you know about French food?
French fries. Is that French?
तेरी हर अदा और नज़र है अलग.
Just be open and bright and happy, and I think that's my superpower, and I give it to everybody out there.
Yay! That's awesome.
I realized that it was drizzly and rainy and humid, and my hair becomes this big when that happens. So I had to come up with something really quick so that I could pull it all down and still make it look nice. So I did. Watch. So the first thing that I go to put into my bag before I pack in my clothes or anything else are my hair accessories. So I go from everything from flower clips to hats, hairbands, and my new favorite is the headscarf. So all you need is a scarf. It doesn't matter how long it is. You just need to fold it up. That's all you need to do in the beginning. Put it behind. Twist it around. And wrap it. So for more ways to tie a headscarf, you should log on to MissMalini.com. When there's a pool involved, I have to jump in. But the problem arises when you're going from your room to the pool. What do you wear? So what you can do is, instead of wearing a sarong or a pair of shorts, pick out an old kurta, preferably a sheer one, because then when your swimsuit is as colorful as mine is, it shows through and it looks great.
Alors, Tanmay, ça va?
Hambúrguer de mouton, roquette, aglio provocal, frites maison et poivrons confits.
Hello, everyone. We are at by La Plage in the beautiful vineyards in Nashik.
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 Okay, so this place is called Nashik. Nashik is very famous for their Nashik dhol. Nashik is also very popular for their mutton bhakri. But that's not what we're going to eat here today, are we?
Let's talk to the brand ambassador, Cecilia, who has joined us today to tell us a bit more about this place. Now, Tanmay, what do you know about French food?
French fries. Is that French?
What? You're in luck. Because Soleil is a French-Indian fusion restaurant. So, Cecilia, tell us a bit about this menu. What exactly can we expect?
Morgan, who is the chef, Morgan is French, but he has also given his take on Indian classics. So there is everything from palak paneer.
There's palak paneer in this menu?
Twist.
Look how happy he is.
Okay, and?
Gnocchi, chicken liver pate with an onion jam.
So they also have a slow, low gouti egg. You know what a gouti is?
No, but that sounds very interesting.
So gao means village.
Yeah.
Gouti is from the village.
Oh, wow. Cheers. Well, thank you for having us. We are very excited to try this.
Very excited to have you here. How do you say cheers in French?
It's not a beer, huh?
I know, I don't just finish it. Right?
Chug it. Cecilia, tell us, what are these fabulous dishes in front of us?
One closest to you is the gnocchi. Can you pronounce this?
Gnocchi.
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 Gnocchi. Gnocchi. It's amazing. I really like it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I'm very surprised because I never liked it. I think this is the first time I like it.
Yeah? Why? Tell me why.
This is really nice. It's very smooth. It's beautiful.
More wine.
Tough life. Cheers.
Round 2. What are we in for?
Prawn ravioli, lemongrass, and shrimp from the Gangapur Lake.
Nice.
I know you got very excited when you saw this dish.
Because I thought it was dal khichdi. I know your jokes. I know your jokes.
Here we have the free-range chicken. So it's been cooked in a red wine.
On a rainy day like this,
Yeah.
in Nashik, this is it.
Exactly what you want to eat.
Right? This is comfort food.
Yeah. Oh, look at that! It's called a chocolate thali. So good. Jumping off on MissMalini's world.
In the evening, when we all had our party, that was at Malini's room.
We all had rooms, but Malini had a suite. Jealous.
Party was really fun, and we played like some fun card games and board games, and just kind of got to know each other in this really informal environment.
I finally put all my Maybelline goodies to good use. Very happy about this. Yes.
All 800 pieces.
All 800 pieces of them. So Elton J. Fernandez started a YouTube channel, so he does all these beauty hacks and beauty tips and stuff. So I thought it would be fun to get him to do looks for me. So I got all of those. Hi, I'm Miss Malini, and today I'm so excited because I've invaded the house of makeup whiz Elton J. Fernandez. And today he's going to do some celebrity style for me, beauty looks using some Maybelline magic that you can do at home too. So what are we doing today?
Very, very, very lovely ad that Deepika Padukone has recently done. It's a banking ad, and you've seen she looks great. That's what we're going to show you today. This is Maybelline's Clear Glow Baby Stick in the shade Fawn. Just put it on the inner corners of the eye right there. So you want to make sure to take away any shadows or darkness that we have around the eyes. You're pretty all right. So we're gonna go with some Cheeky Glow Creamy Cinnamon Blush.
You know, I've always wanted to ask because they have all these different rules where you're supposed to put your blush on your cheekbones. What is the final rule, Elton?
I would say don't put it where the air hostesses put it. So take a flight just to learn where they put it and don't put it there. So what I've done is now I've filled in Malini's eyebrows with some brown eyeshadow, and I'm gonna throw in some Colossal Volume Express mascara. I think I'm gonna powder her face finally. Oh, so here we go, we've got Maybelline's compact powder in the shade Sand Beige.
So there you go. This is my Deepika Glam.
That's the Deepika Glam, pretty, beautiful look. So.
And you saw that was really simple. Thank you so much, Elton. And remember, you can check out loads more DIYs and learn how to be glam all by yourself at home. All you have to do is check out Elton's YouTube channel, Elton J. Fernandez on YouTube. Thank you.
See you. Thank you.
तेरी आँखों में देखी है अनजानी सी एक शरारत.
For me, underground is pretty much when you're making your art, which is not governed by agendas, which is not governed by a brief.
I got presents! And it's full of goodies.
goodies because I love that the only person you have to look like is yourself.
Absolutely,
That's
guys.
what's important.
And I can look more like myself.
Hi everyone, this is Miss Malini and you won't believe who I'm hanging out with today. It's a Chicks Rule hangout on Fridays with Miss Malini and I have the absolutely stunning Sonam Kapoor and my favorite girl power chick, Adhuna Akhtar in the hangout today. Hi! So let's go to the very first fan, Sejal Patel. How are you doing today?
Okay, how are you guys?
We're very good, thank you. And tell us what your question is.
So what I wanted to ask Sonam is, what do you do to take care of yourself in terms of health and fitness with such a busy schedule?
Okay, so I make sure that I eat every 2 hours and I don't deprive myself, but I try and eat healthy as much as I can.
So that's the secret. You don't actually have to deprive yourself of anything. You just have to balance,
You
right?
can't have like fried and you don't have sugar. Sugar is like a killer. It's not good for you. And so you eat a little bit of it and don't eat too much of it.
All right, there, you heard it right here from the authority. Don't eat too much sugar. All right, let's go on to a next caller into our hangout. Now remember, you can be part of our hangouts. All you have to do is subscribe. All you have to do is use the hashtag MMFridays and we do this
MM Fridays.
Friday. Okay, let's go over to Farah. I believe Farah
Furry.
is one of Furry, who actually runs one of your fan clubs.
Hi, Furry. She's in America.
So Faria, you run one of Sonam Kapoor's fan clubs. How long have you been doing that?
For 7 years. I can answer everything. Fari is on my personal Facebook. She handles my fan club. She handles everything. Fari, I love you.
I love you too, Sonam.
Oh, that's so sweet. So how did you start this fan club? When did you start it? And what was the one Sonam Kapoor movie or moment that made you fall in love with her?
I'm a big Cinderella Bansali fan, so when I first saw the summary of Soma, I was like, and I saw Sonam, I'm like, that's it, I know she's gonna be a big star.
Okay, I need you to know that all my looks have been done by B Blunt for 90% of my films. For Khoobsurat and for Delhi 6 and for Bhag Milkha, for everything. Every time I change my hair.
I think you've been a client of ours for longer than we've been in business, right?
Yes.
Regina.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Georgia.
Georgia.
Oh, wow.
Wow, fans all over the world. What's your question?
What helps you to stay so Khoobsurat all the time?
I'm just happy, I guess. Like somebody asked me yesterday, what was the one superpower that you would give young girls out there? And I was like, the one superpower that I wish I think I have and I want to give young girls out there is to always look at the brighter side of things and always be happy and just be open and bright and happy, and I think that's my superpower, and I give it to everybody out there.
Yay! That's awesome. Yeah. So the reason why I'm so excited to have both of you in this hangout is because the last couple of conversations I've had, you've been talking about how you should just be yourself, and it takes 6 people to make you look the way you look. And Adhuna told me about the Be Blunt philosophy, which is about imperfection, and how. And just tell us a few lines from that because I love how it goes.
Embrace your imperfections. Do you mind if I read it?
Go for it.
I have it right here.
This is very inspiring,
wanna
ladies,
fluff
because
up.
chicks rule, and all of us should remember this.
Wow.
It goes like this. Imperfection, they tell you, is not okay. The definition of beauty is skewed. Dark needs to be lightened, curly needs to be straight, sizes need to be zeroed down, lips need to be fuller, legs need to be longer, young needs to look younger. It's not a beauty industry, it's a clone factory. It's hard to find yourself in a world so obsessed with perfection, when in reality, imperfection is what defines us. At Be Blunt, we believe the only person you need to look like is you.
I agree.
I love that. And I know, Adhuna, you brought a present for Sonam.
I have.
I got presents.
And it's full of goodies because I love that the only person you have to look like is yourself.
Absolutely,
That's
guys.
what's important.
And I can look more like myself.
In case you missed this hangout, just log on. It's already on YouTube because technology is amazing, just like chicks. And we'll be back next Friday with another hangout. Bye.
Bye.
You're watching Miss Malini's World on TLC.
My name is Ankur Tiwari. I'm a singer, songwriter, musician, storyteller.
तेरी आंखों में में देखी है अनजानी सी एक शरारत.
I've been in the business of music since 1998, and before that I was just pretty much into music. I come from an academic background. My father is a professor in the IIT, but pretty much the black sheep of the family. I didn't pursue my studies too well. I tried to do hotel management, but then I dropped out. I'm studying every day in terms of music, but as far as formal education is concerned, no, I didn't pursue any formal education in music or anything else. For me, underground is pretty much when you're making your art, which is not governed by agendas, which is not governed by a brief. It's pretty much what comes to you, your inspiration, and you just go ahead and you vent out your feelings in your art form, whether it's a painting, whether it's a song, whether it's a story or a film. Who doesn't know Malini? Like, everyone knows Malini. It was called the Friday Club. I think I met her there. I'm not sure, it's a vague memory. I remember her face in a lot of places. I saw her in a lot of my gigs, and we ended up having a lot of common friends, and she's in the scene, so you know her. She is an underground trooper.
जिसे जाने बिना जिंदगी का मजा कुछ अधूरा सा रह जाता